Is July finally set to flip the script for altcoins? Right now, XRP seems to be the front runner, but we've got 3 more projects to spotlight. Each one, I think, is about to make its own move this month. And all 4, XRP included, come with catalysts that are unique to July 2025. Getting in early could be the difference between a modest uptick and a full-blown breakout. You've probably heard of these 4 altcoins already. I've covered some of them on the channel before. What's different this time are the precise timing triggers arriving over the next few weeks. Those events are what will help them stand out from the rest. Welcome back to the airdrops.com channel, crypto enthusiasts. I'm Stan, and today we're about to find out which altcoins could see the number 7 being their lucky one. And I mean 7 as in July being the 7th month of the year. In other words, what alts I expect to go berserk this month. To kick off today's altcoin rundown, we've got Ripple's XRP token front and center. Over the last 3 months, XRP has traded mostly sideways, bouncing between $2 and about $2.40. Edgrad Crypto on X spotted something interesting, a setup that could spark a major breakout this July. We're at the very beginning of the month, and Edgrad's thesis hinges on several technical analysis indicators due to hit soon. It's technical, but worth breaking down if you want the key takeaways, so bear with me. On the monthly chart, XRP is carving out a large symmetrical triangle. Normally, that's seen as a neutral pattern, but here it combines a long-term consolidation with rising fundamental interest, a classic signal that a strong move is imminent. Historically, these patterns work out 75 to 95% of their full duration. In plain terms, a breakout could arrive as early as July. Of course, before that happens, XRP needs to clear the $2.40 resistance level. As I record this, XRP is trading around $2.20. Edgrad also points to Fibonacci targets, which, take it with a grain of salt, could range anywhere from $8 to $27. That's an extremely bullish technical analysis forecast, and I'll believe it when I see it. Still, in the long run, theory says it's not impossible. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you think those targets are realistic. Personally, they feel a bit far-fetched right now. Even so, the overall technical setup looks pretty solid. And beyond the chart, Ripple as a project has plenty of other positive developments driving confidence. Number 2 on today's list is Chainlink. It's personally one of my favorite plays. It isn't the flashiest altcoin, but it may be the most vital for blockchain infrastructure and increasingly beyond that. Yet, being a fan of Chainlink can be frustrating. I keep asking why Link isn't at $100 yet. It seems to power everything. To me, it's the Swiss Army knife of crypto. Yet despite its real-world utility and project milestones, Link's price hasn't reflected its achievements yet. There's no shortage of big headlines too. The standout is Chainlink's partnership with Visa. This deal lets billions of Visa cardholders buy crypto directly on-chain. Chainlink provides the infrastructure to make that possible. Looking back, Link did break out nicely last December, but on the all-time chart, it still lags behind what you would expect given its accomplishments and the positive news flow. So what could drive Link higher in July? It comes down to technical analysis yet again. Right now, Link trades above $13, and if it can hold this level and push above the next resistance at roughly $18, we might see a strong rally. A sustained close above $18 could target 24, and clearing that might set the stage for a move toward 32 even in Q4. For context, Link's all-time high sits at $52. Many of us are left wondering why it hasn't even approached that peak recently. I believe that when Link finally breaks out, it will skyrocket. That may be my bias talking, but the fundamentals are strong and the outlook is quite bullish. I'm personally looking forward to the moment Link takes off. The third one here is Sooi. It's one of those altcoins we don't discuss often until lately. Things have shifted and Sooi has staged a significant comeback. You might recall Soi's disastrous airdrop from 2 years ago, which left many users sour. Yet, Sooi has bounced back and seems to have learned its lesson, now riding strong momentum with a series of positive updates. The biggest scoop is that Circle, the issuer of USDC, is among Soi's top backers. This revelation came out in Circle's IPO filing, which detailed its balance sheet. Of all the tokens Circle holds, Sooi stands out as the most substantial. That kind of backing matters in crypto, and it's worth pointing out though that Circle's largest single investment went into Sooi. More on that a bit later. Then, as I recently discussed here on the channel, Wyoming picked Sooi as a finalist for its state-backed stablecoin pilot, WYST, or WIST. Sooi beat out Sooi, Avalanche, Ethereum, and Ripple, a major win for a project of its size. As a result, Soi's price has exploded, surging 57% over the past month to trade above 30 cents. These bullish developments have fueled the rally, let's face it. If this momentum holds, July 25 could be a breakout month for Sooi. With solid fundamentals and growing institutional interest, Sooi is shaping up to be a top performer among altcoins this cycle. And as I hinted, my previous video is about Sooi, where I speak about the project at length here on the airdrops.com channel, so you might want to go and see that too. Last but not least, in fourth place is the Sooi network and its Sooi token, one of my favorite altcoins for 2025. It's already staged some impressive comebacks and held up well through major market dips. Like most projects, Sooi is down right now, but I would argue it's not its fault. The fundamentals haven't changed, they're probably stronger than ever. It's the broader altcoin market that's lagging behind Bitcoin. And there's also a lot brewing at Sooi. The team is relentlessly active. For example, Christian Thompson and Kostas Kalkias, the guy who was in charge of WhatsApp's encryption, spoke live at the Istanbul Blockchain Week at the end of June, and I was impressed with their insights. And I also liked it that they mingled with the community at their Sooi Connect event too. Back to the data anyways. Over the past 265 days, Sooi captured 25% of Ethereum's outflows via the Wormhole bridge, second only to Solana. Institutional interest continues to climb. Swiss investment firm 21 Shares has been vocal about growing demand for Sooi and even filed for a US-based Sooi ETF in May. Mist & Labs, the team behind Sooi, also launched Nautilus. It offers off-chain private data handling and computations, plus on-chain verifiability. Here's another big one, guys. Sooi just crossed 500 billion in token volume. Behind the scenes, development never stops. And as I record this, Sooi trades around $2.75, and I think that's a very attractive entry point. Many predictions suggest Sooi could hit $15 or even higher later this year. I'll surely keep you posted on the developments around Sooi, but for that purpose, you gotta make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. So do it right now. Alright folks, there's plenty to look forward to this July. These were the 4 altcoins I'm watching closely. And I know there are probably other great alts out there, but these 4 deserve serious attention, and I would keep an eye on them if I were you. And yet, in the case I've missed a personal favorite of yours, then drop me a comment telling me which one and why you're so bullish on it. I recently put together a list of my favorite projects working at the intersection of AI and crypto, and I am convinced their tokens will be making waves by the end of the year. So go check them out here. That's it from me for today. Thanks for watching. See ya.